Did you know that Indomie has over 60 different flavors? And right now, part 1 video series, we're on a quest for the best. So in this series, I'm gonna go through every single flavor of Indomie, all 60 of them. I think there's actually 63. And we're gonna rank them in a tier list that I've created here, and we're gonna rate them all. We are currently camping in Australia, and I have gone to the local grocery store and I've bought 3 packets of mee goreng, different flavors. We have original, we have hot and spicy, and last but not least, we have barbecue chicken flavor. We're gonna start off by cooking them one by one individually, and then once I get them all set out on a plate, we're gonna try them. I'll start with the original, and then I'll move on to the barbecue chicken flavor, and then after that, we'll try out the hot and spicy. Okay. So this is the cooking station. I'm gonna cook them all individually, and we'll take a look at the flavorings. You know, maybe one of them has different flavorings to the other, and then we'll cook them all, and then after that, we'll eat them. Okay, there should be plenty of water. We're gonna take a look at the original. Inside, standard noodles. This is the base. And we've got our seasoning, and then we've got our fried onion. And for the sauces, here we have chili, our cabe, ketchup manis, our sweet soy, minyak bumbu. So this is our seasoning oil. Okay. So since this is part 1 of the series, for those that don't know, this is the proper way that you cook mee goreng. I know a lot of people are going like, what the hell? I thought it was supposed to be in a bowl with soup and you mix all the flavorings. No. It's like this, okay? Indomie is from Indonesia. This is how they cook it. Mee goreng, it means fried noodles. Look at that, beautiful. 2 more to go and some eggs on top. Okay, barbecue chicken time. Let's have a look. Noodles, still the same, standard. Flavorings. Looks the same as original. Chili, ketchup, seasoning, fried onion, bumbu. Okay, so it shouldn't be too different from the original then. It's a little bit more brown. Ooh, okay. And I love to do this. I'm gonna keep all these packets, I think. Put them in a folder. Just so we can make sure that every single flavor is different, because 60 flavors could be hard to keep track of. Made in Indonesia, for those that want to argue in the comments. Last but not least, we have hot and spicy. Noodles, same. Seasonings. Okay, this one looks a little bit different. This one says cabe and seasoning powder. So the chili's actually got powder. So no fried onions in this, just seasoning and chili. Oh, here's the fried onions, it's in the plastic over here. And then this looks like the seasoning oil has chili in it as well. And then ketchup mayonnaise. Okay. This. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Now this looks a lot different. It's a lot more red. There's chili powder, chili in the oil. Whew. Should be interesting. Look at that. That's a lot different. Oh my god. We'll mix this up, and then we're gonna cook 3 eggs to go on top of each of our noodles. Because when you cook mee goreng and you put an egg on top, always elevates that flavor. So while waiting for these eggs to cook, I just came up with a crazy idea. After tasting each noodle individually, I'm gonna put all three into a bowl and taste what they're like combined. Wow. Oh. There's always one that never goes to plan, but I think 2 perfectly cooked eggs from 3 is okay. 3 noodles, hot and spicy. I'll be honest, I've lost. I think barbecue and original. We will try the original first, which has the ugly egg. Bit of runny egg in there, good bit of noodle. Wow. As always, absolutely delicious. Just enough spice to give it a little bit of a kick, but not too overpowering. Nice and salty, nice and sweet. Like I said, this is the way to cook noodles, and this is my noodle of choice. A little bit of that runny yolk goes a long way too. Like, look at this one. So this is the barbecue. Look how beautifully cooked that egg is. Let's see what separates the barbecue chicken from the original. Oh my God. Get a bit of that yolk. Wow, look at that. Wow. I have to say, it's not too different from the original, to be completely honest. It's got like the tiniest bit of a, I don't even know, like I guess like a chicken flavor to it, but honestly, a blind test, I couldn't tell you the difference, to be completely honest. I'm gonna smash some of this egg. Yum. So the barbecue chicken is not that different from the original. If you were to toss up between the two, like if somebody had only the chicken and you weren't sure about it, honestly, I guarantee you, blindfold test, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Well, me personally anyway. And I eat a fair bit of mee goreng. Now this is the hot and spicy. This one, the packet of the seasoning was a lot different. It had a lot more chili involved, obviously, hence the name hot and spicy. I think in Indonesia they call it pedas. I'm gonna get a good bit of that sauce. Look at that. Get a bit of yolk involved. Yum. Okay. It definitely has less of that original flavor. Again, it's not too different. It's like the tiniest bit more spicy. But you know the thing, like the more you eat something, the spicier it gets as you go. Yeah. The spice isn't too overpowering. It's just, imagine an original Indomie, but it's just got a bit more of a kick to it. And a little bit less of that smoky flavor. I almost pulled back on that smoky flavor to let the chili override it. Now let's put all 3 of these into one bowl and see what it tastes like. So there's the original. And now I'm gonna put the barbecue. Oh my God. And last but not least, on top, this was actually my favorite of the 3, the hot and spicy. There you have it. So the results are in. On my tier list that I've built, I'm going to place the original, the barbecue, and the hot and spicy on there now. Have a look. Tell me if you agree in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions of some flavors that I need to try out of the 60 that are available, let me know. I have lots of flavors that I'm very excited to try in the near future. I'm going to be traveling to Indonesia. There's going to be so many flavors over there. There's certain flavors for certain islands as well in Indonesia that I'm really keen to try. If you haven't yet, go check out my TikTok page. Here it is here. I've done a lot of shorts on a lot of other different flavors in the past, and that's where I've decided to come up with this series and do a more long form version and get a tier list going and actually document this properly. Okay, let's try it. Let's give it a go. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. How can you knock it? Yum.